Friday. I'm like, when's Christmas? No idea. Anyway. Hello everyone, happy Vlogmas day number 20. We are nearly there, 5 days away. It is Monday night, I'm exhausted. I worked all day and I wasn't hungover, I just felt so ill. I think it's so funny because I just like preempted this last night, as you would have seen on my last Vlogmas. Like, yeah, I'm so full, I ate so much, I overate, I did overeat, and I was up being sick, so that serves me right for getting too excited and shoveling food in for 3 hours. So definitely yeah, was super excited, but it's funny because I just wasn't sick because of drinking. It was just like overeating because I was so excited. But it was definitely the chocolate pudding because I'm not really a dessert gal. But anyway, I've got my cute little Santas on. Look how cute these are, you know. Hee hee hee. Wow, I look very rough. I'm so tired, so I'm just gonna try to finish this off tonight and edit it tonight because tomorrow I have to be up early and do it all again. Like, I work as a retail manager, so busiest time of the year is this week and I'm doing Vlogmas, so we'll have to see it. Oh, I'm so tired. As you guys saw out, well, you probably haven't, but outside the bedroom, it is so clean. Our house is spick and span, but my clothes, it's just a mixture of like clean and dirty clothes on the floor. Like, it happened again. So I thought it'd be a fun idea for Elliot to ask me some questions. We're gonna steal them from flex.mami's game. So she's an amazing Sydney influencer and her game is called ReFlex, and you can buy these cards and it's pretty much just like to start conversations that are deeper with your friends rather than just, I don't know, like surface level stuff. So I'm not sure what Elliott's gonna get up, but he's just chilling in the bed and he's gonna, yeah, ask me some questions while I'm folding washing because honestly, low key have nothing else to do. So hooray, productive and fun. Alrighty. First question, big loud voice.
Be described as forgettable or be described as useless?
What, say it one more time.
Would you rather
Yep.
be described as forgettable or be described as useless? They're both bad, but
They're both really bad. Would I rather be described, like remembered, was it? Like if I died? Described, okay. Forgettable or useless? Okay. I think I'd rather be called useless than forgettable. Just because I think if someone could just like easily forget about me, that's one of my biggest fears is people just forgetting about me. So, I mean, they'll be like, oh, she's like a lot of fun, can't forget about Sash, but God, is she useless? Like, yeah. I reckon you could twist it to be somewhat positive.
Yeah.
Whereas forgettable is just like, oh, like, oh, she has a face, but like, what's her name? Like,
right.
Scares me.
Yeah.
All right. Love that. What about you? What would you do?
Probably the same.
Probably the same? Nice.
Do you lie to yourself or others more often?
Myself.
What's an incorrect assumption people make about you?
That I'm confident?
Right.
It's easy. I get that all the time. They're like, wow, you're so confident. I'm like, no. I cry.
Would you rather live in times when social media didn't exist or now?
So hard. Because I didn't have any of my adult life without it. But I had the majority of my teen years didn't have it. But I was also at school, so that's very social. So I didn't miss it then. Like I'm glad I didn't have social media in high school. I don't know how people do it now because you don't have a switch off. But like what counts as social media? Is MySpace social media?
I think that was like the beginning of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And
What about
before
MSN? Like instant messaging? Is that social media?
That's
Not-
more of like
That's chat.
texting, yeah. That's like, you're not
Well, I
posting
could
into the
definitely-
world. That's direct messaging.
Yeah. Look, I do feel like I'm learning a lot more with social media. Like I'm aware of a lot more things going on. And I think I was more potentially like I'd be a bit more ignorant because I'd be in my own world. Like I like knowing what's happening in Chile or Iceland, like just world news. I feel like I get a better scope and can see what people's lives are like and stuff in other cultures. But yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one. I kind of wish sometimes that I didn't have social media. What about you?
If I had to choose,
Yeah. Would you prefer to have it or not?
I'd probably prefer to have it. I think, I don't know. I do like have memories of before.
But you were at
social
school
media.
as well.
Yeah, true.
It'd be like asking the generation just above us to be like, you were in your 20s without it, and now you're in your 30s or whatever.
Right. Why do you think most people are okay with eating pigs but not dogs?
Oh. Because I guess from everything I've read in history books and whatnot, dogs were bred for being domesticated and in the home. You don't really see photos and pictures of pigs inside being like the family pet. So I think being a pet just is another level.
Yeah.
Because cats and dogs were... Well, cats are very, like... I'm surprised that they're domesticated, because they're not really. They pretty much have a mind of their own. But dogs were bred to hunt, and like that they were man's best friend for a reason. Whereas I don't know... I'm sure some pigs...
Pigs are less useful, I would say.
Yeah.
Like,
They are very clean and very intelligent.
yeah, I understand
cows
that. But think
more close
about
to
traditionally, where like you lived on a farm and everything
Yeah.
essentially fed you.
And there's so much meat on a pig in comparison to a dog. Dogs are like
well,
very
dogs
sinewy
have
and
so many uses outside of providing meat, I think.
very
so
true. Pigs.
It does come down to tradition, but anyways.
Yeah, I think
All
that's probably why. I'm still horrified if someone was like, "Oh, you're eating a dog."
Yeah, true. Which Simpsons character do you identify as most with?
Oh, Oh, that's so
I
hard.
know.
There are so many, and I'll think of someone different. At the moment, probably the school teacher with the glasses.
Oh yeah, word up.
Like, kind of maybe same age. She's just, I have no idea what her name is, but I just know she's like,
The one that dated.
thank you,
Seymour.
Ralph, very graphic. No, the one with glasses, not the Mrs. Krabappel.
Not the smoking.
No.
What's something you'll never give up, even though you know it's bad for you?
Cured meats. I freaking love them.
Are they bad for you?
Yes, like salamis and sausages and all of that. Prosciutto, it's just fat. It's the fattiest part of the animal. Salt, their salt content, and preservatives.
Not that I didn't think that but I'm like...
They're really bad.
Are
like,
they more
if you
bad for
cut
you
out
than
the
regular
charcuterie stuff in your diet, like...
Not that I have a lot of charcuterie stuff, because it's like...
Well, we did during COVID, and we did not feel good.
What would you rather?
Yeah.
Speak every language fluently or accurately predict the future?
Predict the future.
Yeah.
I don't need to know every single language, thanks. I'm good.
What's your go-to lie to avoid committing plans you made?
I definitely have said, like, I've had a headache or cramping and stuff. So probably just, like, I'm sick in some way.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty honest now. That was a big one. But I'm pretty much like, I just don't feel up to it. Like, I can't. I feel too overwhelmed. Like, I don't want to be a bad friend, but, like, let's just,
It's not even really a lie sometimes, huh?
yeah, well, sometimes I'm genuinely sick, but that's a very easy, like, period, pain, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one thing you haven't done that you really want to do?
Mm-hmm.
What's holding you back?
Skydiving. I'm kind of scared and it's expensive.
Would you rather
Yes.
completely forget the most recent month of your life? Live the same day over and over and over again for a month?
I'd probably live the same day if I got to choose the day. Like, if it was a really good day.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I don't know, one of our times in summer together. Just, like, relive that moment for a month. I'd choose that. Like, nothing really happened the past month.
True.
I did nothing exciting. You guys saw it all.
So,
they've been there for it all.
What's the worst piece of advice you ever received?
Probably just older women being like, oh, like they're mean to you because they like you. And just
Mine's in the same vein, I think.
Yeah, that kind of thing, like, oh, if they're, the meaner they are. Yeah.
So it was me adjacent. So I was working at a bar, and I was like 23, 25. And this other bartender who's about my age, or a little older, told our 20-year-old barback that you have to be mean to girls for them to like you. And I looked him in the eyes and said, look at me. I'm like, I am a nice person, and I do not do that bad with women. I'm like, they like nice people, and they won't hate your fucking guts afterwards. So. And I'm like, don't listen to this person. And like pointing in this guy's face, I'm like, don't listen to him. It
just
is
be
what
mean
it is.
And they'll like you. I'm like, no, we won't speak to you again.
Yeah,
like,
and it's like, and then you'll just be lonely and unhappy. Like, it's a very, all that relationship. That was the worst advice I ever heard somebody earnestly give somebody else. And I was like,
that's the worst. That's really bad.
When did you first realize that there are beauty standards?
Ooh, definitely watching like Britney, Christina Aguilera film clips in the early 2000s, because they were like ripped, had the abs, and all of the magazines as I was a kid being at the checkout with my mom. Yeah,
so, the 90s wasn't really great to women, I'll tell you.
But I only remember like Oops, I Did It Again, like onwards.
Sure.
And just being in the queue looking at Who magazine and like ones that we have in Australia, like Jessica Simpson, fat again, whale-like, and like it's disgusting how they spoke about women. So that, pretty much. Any magazine. Is that all for questions?
I think so.
Sweet. I'm gonna pop these away. And then I'm gonna have some dinner, because I'm hungry. Hungry. So it doesn't look super appetizing, but this is my favorites from Chow Veggie. Where are my forks? There we go. So there is tofu, carrot, lots of different greens, kale, peanuts, cauliflower, broccoli, mushrooms, cabbage, this beautiful like spicy soy stir fry. It's from Chow Veggie Express. It's so good. It's called the Midnight Swim Bowl. Let me know if you guys are from Vancouver and have tried this. If not, it's amazing. So I'm just going to pop it in this bowl and heat her up. And Elliot and I are going to watch Polar Express.
I feel like I've watched some of it at least, but I don't know if I finished it.
Okay. I've heard mixed reviews, but honestly, I'm keen to watch a Christmas movie that I've never seen before.
Me too.
So we're going to smash out a few Christmas movies before we leave for the island on Thursday. Get pumped up. Friday. I'm like, when's Christmas? No idea. Anyway. Hi. You want to go in the back? Everyone loves you. Everyone thinks you're so beautiful. You're a pretty girl.
Singing for the holiday, the happy holiday. Singing for the holiday, Singing for the holiday, the happy holiday. Have a happy holiday. Singing for the citizens. Why is the cook so big?
Okay, so we started watching Polar Express and it was absolutely terrifying. It was so bad.
But it wasn't like
but like the animation didn't suit the.
It looked like mid 2000s like poorly made video games.
Yeah, but it just was like.
But also the script was really bad too. I don't know.
There was just pauses. Like there was a whole scene about a ticket, but she was already on the train and it's all make believe. Like I don't. Why was there a scene on a flying ticket through the wilderness? And then he's like, I must, like, well, young lady, come with me to the other carriage. I'm like, what is he going to do with her? Like, she has the ticket. Yeah. It was really freaking me out.
Sorry for all the Polar Express heads out there, but, you know.
I really didn't like it. So then I tried a RuPaul Christmas movie on Crave, and that was bad too. We lasted longer at Polar Express.
Long form
musical parody
campy drag
I was just like, yay, like I know half the queens in this, but
it was fine until it was like, okay, this is not gonna get better.
The plot was to find a crown and take it for Rudolph. Like, well, I don't know. Anyway, so we went with Elf, which is definitely a better option, and it's always a good time.
Yeah.
And I watch it pretty much it's always on TV back home, but you hadn't watched it in a while, so.
Yeah, at least
we love it. Okay.
Number 20.
20 up the top. I'm not feeling as ill tonight, so I'm gonna have my chocolate and enjoy it. Last night was not good.
We're so close we can taste it.
Oh my lanta. Yeah. Another ball. Wow.
Really get lazy at the final stretch.
Yeah, they've just given up. I had one cute reindeer. I'm upset. What was your little phrase on the Reese's thing?
So close we can taste it.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that.
No.
Oh, I was like, that's smart. But Reese's is smart. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this vlog wasn't as exciting, but hopefully you enjoyed the questions. Feel free to like ask people, not at Christmas dinner, but just have fun with asking some of those deep, interesting questions. I know you can purchase the game through Flex's Instagram, but yeah, it's a good time. I love those questions that like would you rathers and just scenarios. I find it really interesting. Just hard-hitting questions.
It's like a fun game to play.
Yeah, it's good times. So yeah, tomorrow again it's going to be a lot of the same. I do have to do some Christmas shopping, so I'll take you guys along for that because I will have time in the afternoon, but I'm enjoying my little bauble.
Chocolate ball.
And sign off for the evening. We are just going to probably watch a bit of I Was Traumatized. Elliot put on some 1930s animated,
like Steamboat Willie style, and like
what happened?
What happened?
Like Bambi animation.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop. She just doesn't like it.
I don't
she
like.
Thinks it's like
it's creepy.
Yeah.
I just don't trust. I don't know. I'm weird with like dolls, and it was just creepy. Anyway.
Yeah, she doesn't like the Island of Misfit Toys, like claymation, not claymation, but like you know that style.
Anyway.
Anywho.
So we're gonna watch something to drown that out, the trauma. Yeah. The elf like perks me up, and then he puts on this creepy.
Made me laugh.
Anyway, Elliott's having fun, so that's all that matters. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching day 20. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 21. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? It's been 20 days. Hit subscribe to follow along with my daily content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.